The whole vast expanse was covered with horsemen, hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands, all riding slowly and in silence, out of the unknown east. It was the multitudinous beat of their horses' hooves, which caused that low throbbing in his ears. Some were so close to him, as he looked down upon them, that he could see clearly their thin, wiry horses, and the strange humped figures of their swarthy riders, sitting forward on the rillers, shapeless bundles, their short legs hanging stirrupless, their bodies balanced as firmly as though they were part of the beast. In those nearest he could see the bow and the quiver, the long spear and the short sword, with the coiled lasso behind the rider, which told that this was no helpless horde of wanderers, but a formidable army upon the march. His eyes passed on from them and swept farther and farther, but still to the very horizon, which quivered with movement. There was no end to this monstrous cavalry. Already the vanguard was far past the island of rock upon which he dwelt, and he could now understand that in front of this vanguard were single scouts who guarded the course of the army, and that it was one of these whom he had seen the evening before. All day, held spellbound by this wonderful sight, the hermit crouched in the shadow of the rocks, and all day the sea of the horsemen rolled onward over the plain beneath. Simon had seen the swarming craze of Alexandria. He had watched the mob which blocked the hippodrome of Constantinople. Yet never had he imagined such a multitude as now defiled beneath his eyes, coming from that eastern skyline, which had been the end of his world. Sometimes the dense streams of horsemen were broken by droves of brood mares and fawns, driven along by mounted guards. Sometimes there were herds of cattle. Sometimes there were lines of wagons with skin canopies above them. But then once more, after every break, came the horsemen, the hundreds, and the thousands and the tens of thousands, slowly, ceaselessly, silently drifting from the east to the west. The long day passed, the light reigned, and the shadows fell, but still the great broad stream was flowing by.